Hello guys and welcome back. I've been scouring the internet for quite a while looking for how to play Game Dev Tycoon properly. It took me a while to get used to it, and basically the reason I'm making this video is so you guys who are struggling at home, just to give you an overview of how to be quite successful in this game. So firstly I'll show you what you can achieve overall. So this is my game at the moment. So as you can see, I need to stop clicking. Okay. Right, I have a custom console. As you can create your own console, as you can see here. You can do research, and I came into the end of the game and I have quite a lot of money. I have an MMO called the Dragon Slayer, which I need to release a new expansion pack. But the problem is getting to this point of the game can be very difficult, especially during the second stage of the game, so that's why I'm going to make this video, in order to make it a bit easier. So we'll start off with the basics. Right, so basically I'm just going to go through what... oh no, that's not good. So I'm going to go over the basics of, you know, how to play this game. Let's make him a bit out there, and what I think is actually good. Right, so let's go for slot 2. So we can also make this a playthrough. So at the start you don't really start much. You have 70k cash. You're just in a basement with a DeLorean, I believe it is, because you apparently travel back in time. So first thing we want to do is develop a new game. I personally like to make RPGs, so I'm going to make Battle Knights on the G64, and it's going to be 2D. And what will happen while you're creating a game, you'll get bubbles into technology and all that. These are sliders. Depending on what type of game you're making, you want to adjust these. For example, I'm making an RPG, so I want to focus solely on the story and the quests, because that's what people like. I hate it when I scratch your head, they don't do anything. Right. So as you can see, Bubbles going to design and tech. And also another part of this essential, which is part of an RPG, is dialogues. You want the dialogues to be good in an RPG. Think of games like Mass Effect, Dragon Age. Why can I not think of any more RPGs? Also, you get technology points, which you can use to develop new game engines, all sorts like that, develop new topics. And you also want to go down world design for an RPG. You don't want to mess around with the sliders too much. That's what my major mistake on this game was. So you want to make sure at the end of the game you get rid of any bugs, because it'll increase the reviews. So let's see how this game actually did. Right. So this is where you get XP for doing certain things, and great combos and new topics get you bonuses. Right, let's see. So as you can see, I've literally never made a game before. That's quite a difference in review. And I've already got a 7. It is just literally... all it is how you design it with sliders. So now that's on the market, it'll start selling and it'll start making me money, which I want. Made in. And already I'm starting to get fans. Fans are brilliant, because the more fans you have, the more you're going to sell. Fans are very important, especially late game. So now I'm making a lot of money. Right, let's do some research. For example, let's research a new topic. Let's research fantasy, because fantasy games make good RPGs as well. RPGs are my most confident game, if you haven't noticed my game type. I tried to make a sports game called Extreme Pogo, but that didn't really take off, funnily enough. But I've played through this game quite a few times now, so it takes a while, but you get used to it. Government, no, let's make a sci-fi. Sci-fi actions normally sell quite well. So over time, you get more experienced at making certain areas like story and design, etc. I don't know how many parts this video will be in. It might be quite long, I don't know. We'll see. Right, so let's make a game called Alien Busters. Come on, it's the 80s. Right, so let's make this an action. Let's make it and this, for an action game, it's quite simple really. Yep. Right. Action game, you just want to go gameplay. Because think about it, games like, you just got to try and relate to games in real life and think what type of genres and what they're like design like. I tend to go for artificial intelligence and level design for an action game. A nice mix of both, but like I said, I'm not too sure fully about this one. I've made a couple of action games, but RPGs I'm really nailed down with. This might not sell as well. So let's say all they care about is the act and the graphics. That's the main point of an action game. Hopefully this should have more technology than design. Just. Right. See how well this sold? New record. And a great combo. Blah blah. I don't think this was as well. Did as well. It's not too bad. Like I said, action games I'm still trying to get my head around. Maybe it's just I can't tell if it's level design or artificial intelligence. But even so, that's enough to get some fans. Yeah. And it's enough to get some money. Right. So at this point of the game you just keep making games. RPG. So while that's selling, I'll make another game. This part of the game is really easy. You just gotta, just keep churning out games, which you can normally do. It's quite hard to get into debt in this game, unless you start developing an engine you can't afford. So you only really risk at this stage of the game, or you make absolutely terrible games. What you want to aim for an RPG game is you want to get more design overall. Technology is more for simulations, etc. Right, so we want world design. Bugs. Later on again, the bigger the game, the more bugs it's going to have. Bugs aren't a problem, you shouldn't worry about them, all you have to worry about is getting rid of them at the end. Finish. Finish. Now I've leveled up a load of stuff, which makes me better, or hopefully produce a little better games. Oh. Right, let's see. 6. Oh, is it up 7? Could it be an 8? Could it be an 8? Could it be an 8? Yes. An 8. And a 6. That will also earn me quite a bit of money. I still need a few more research points in order to develop a new game engine. Right. Have I got... So... Space strategy. S1... New frontier... Or final frontier. To signal that they're going into space. I'm not very inventive with my game names, as you can tell. Right, if I believe so, I think it's more engine for a strategy game and artificial intelligence. It's been a while since I just at the end of the game I focused on RPGs because I knew that was my strong point. Right, let's get down dialogue. We want artificial intelligence and maybe a bit of level design as well. No, in a strategy game you don't really care about the story as much. You just have a little intro, you get a gist of what's cracking off, and yeah. Let me think. Graphics. 1 second, guys. So now TES has been released, so that's a new console, but don't. Interviews are always good because you get hype. I'll explain that when it comes up. As you can see, you get hype. I think, mate, it's quite hard to predict, but it means you'll sell more, you'll get more customers, probably more fans if it goes well as well. All that good stuff. Watch this. Oh, I saw a lot of 10s. 7. No, it's not going to be a 10. 8. You'll find that your first 10-10-9 game will be the one which gets you into the market, into the next level. So yeah, right now as we've got enough research points, we're going to research a custom game engine. That'll take in a little while. Right. And there we go. And let's research a gamepad while we're here. I mean, everyone likes gamepads, don't they? Pretty essential for later consoles. Right, let's create a custom engine, shall we? This is going to cost us a lot, but who cares? We have a lot of money. Let's call this the Shark V1. And then you'll just chuck technology points until you develop a new game engine. Game engines are essential, especially for making sequels. If you're going to make a sequel for a game, you have to have a new game engine, but we'll get into that later. Right. So there we go, that's sold. That's got us 219k after we've developed the engine. So you just, stay in the green, you just try and manage your money. Making games can be expensive sometimes, you need to make sure you've got the capital in order to do it. Right. Okay, so now we've got Shark V1. So now if I were to make Battle Knights 2 with a new game engine on the Shark V1, we can get the next 2D graphics. Instantly 2 bugs, that's always a good sign. So now we can do that and we can get a linear story. We don't want the rest because it's just unnecessary cost and something that you're not focusing on. Right, so when he's finished scratching his head, we want dialogues. Let's reduce that to a normal level. So now we're just focusing on pure dialogues. Right. I'm hoping this will be my 10 game, I really am. Probably not though, it'll be quite lucky if it was. Let's get actually let's just chuck mono sounds in anyway because why not? I might get a license for the TES. Right. Need to get rid of those bugs. I wish getting rid of bugs was as easy as this. Come on, get rid of the last bug. There we go. Oh, right. So straight away, there we go. Joystick. Let's research a joystick. The problem is if you want to research stuff like that, you have to develop a new game engine. I don't think this did that very well. 7. Oh, I don't know. 9. 7. 8. It's quite good, but we really are looking for our 10s, but it takes a little time. But even so, that'll sell quite a lot. Right. See if there's any new topics worth. The racings can be good. A racing strategy game normally is quite good. So we're getting some good news about our company. Well, it's getting a reputation in the 80s. So now I need to research steering wheel. Might even need to develop a new engine just to have those extra things. target audience normally is something to aim for. For example, RPGs seem to be very popular with a target audience. So let's create another custom engine. Just a few extra things. We don't need to worry about money at this point, like me wasting money, because I'm still quite clearly in the green, and the only way that I'm actually going to get to the next stage is I need to make a game with at least 2 10s for ratings, and that should get me over 1 million. Right. Hopefully this new game engine, I'll chuck this onto the TES. I hope I've got enough to research target audience. I think it might be 15 if memory serves me right, but I might be wrong. I hope it's 10. Eventually you can, in the next stage you can train your guys to be better at, you know, say different things like the bubbles, developing the bubbles. So, what was I gonna do, Adam? I was gonna research target audience, and I was right, yes. So firstly, let's make a military action game. Age of Qua? God, my typing. Age of War. Let's make it for the TES. Why not? With the Shark V2, with the awesome graphics. I never really go into that console. Pure gameplay, gamepad and a joystick, and let's have save games. Right, this should mainly be technology. Oh dear. That's what happens when you don't really monitor what you're doing too much. Level design and artificial intelligence. I swear I did this last time and it wasn't as good as I'd hoped. I just can't spend any more money. And graphics. I think if I get below 50k, that's the bad mark. You don't want to get below 50k at this stage. But sometimes you will inevitably go into the red every now and then. But as long as you can pull yourself out straight away, that's all what matters. Just make sure you don't go too far into the red. Right, great combo. We just leveled up our graphics, which is good. Watch it just be terrible. 7. Oh, is that a 10? Oh. So as you can see, their focus on graphics served the game well. You do it for trial and error, and you learn what's good for what genre of game. So that should easily pull me out of the red, and it will get me more fans at the same time. So there we go, we're out of the red, and now I can research target audience and hopefully make my winning game. And that's rank 19. 27k. 20k. Right, now we've researched target audience, we're going to make another fantasy RPG aimed at mature people. And we're going to develop it on the... We'll develop on the G64. Because you gotta think, the mature audience are going to be on G64s, and they're also going to be... They're also going to be on PC. They're not going to be on the latest consoles. Mature audiences are genuinely on, or generally on PC. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. I was just trying to read that and then think of what to say at the same time. Didn't work out too well. So, pure dialogue. Please be my winning game. Yep, now we're getting hype again, which is very good. Hype is always good. Stop scratching your head. Stop it, stop. Get on to work. There we go. World design. I'll now have steering wheel. I should really make a good racing game. Or did I make an engine with steering wheel? That's the problem. Right, that's always a good sign, new record. You don't want to keep repeating the same games over and over again. Oh, here we go. I think we may have a winner. 9. No, we don't have a winner. Come on, a 10. A 10. Yes, this looks... Oh. It likes to tease you. Not well, that's still good, and that will still earn me quite a lot of money. Yeah, that's selling well. Very well. But not as well as I'd liked. God damn it. Right. Firstly, let's see if... We'll just try and see if we can develop a racing strategy game on the TES. And let's just hope it has steering wheel. Otherwise, what? I do have steering wheel. That's brilliant. So with a racing strategy, we want maybe a bit of gameplay as well. We don't want linear story, do we? Level design and artificial intelligence. Come on, this is a terrible game. You can work a lot faster than that. Graphics. World design. I can't. I'm not thinking straight at the moment. Yeah, this game's not going to be... This isn't going to be my best game. As you can tell, 10 and 9, that's poor. You never know, it might be my 10 game, but I really highly doubt it. I don't think this did well. No. And I just made a perfect example of a not very successful game. Well, we got a 6. I guess that counts for something. So, this might lose me fans. No, it still gains me fans. Somehow. No idea what, how. Open world. Yeah, open world. Open world is brilliant for RPGs, as you would know. It gets me the tiniest bit of profit. That's all what matters, really. So I won't say I'm getting frustrated, but I should have made a winning game by now. We just got to keep trying, haven't we? I don't know if I've got enough to make a game engine. So, right. Let's make a sci-fi RPG. On the PC, aimed at mature people. Because making a game takes 50k straight away, making an engine would just be as expensive. Right. See, even this already is a better game than what Ace Drift. You just sometimes get those days where you guys do not work very hard at all and you don't make very good games, which is quite annoying, especially when you need it to be a good game. World designs, yeah. Right, come on. Oh, this isn't too bad actually. Hopefully, you can never fully tell until the reviews come in. All those dings, all those dings. Oh, 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 oh. 10. Yes! Here we go, guys. It turns alien attack is my winning game. Another 10, maybe? No, it's not. It's going to be a 9. Is that going to be a 9? That is easily enough. No, we just sit back and watch the money roll in. 614k. Yep, I know. You don't have to tell me. I'm nearly there. Yes, right. So this is the part, guys, where stuff starts to get hard and people start to struggle. And believe me, I was here for a long time myself. So firstly, we need to. Now you can, as you can notice, you can train. You want to. Firstly, let's train staff management. We'll just keep that, letting that sell, earning us money, because that money is what's going to get us started off. Right, so I like to have 2 specialised people as my starting people. One, a tech guy, and a design guy. As you notice, that sells a lot more than. So we want someone who's not necessarily the most expensive. Oh, he's got terrible speed. You gotta choose wisely. See, he's got good speed. He's got the best technology. We'll go with her. A woman? Right, let's train her with staff walking training. And let's get a show reel. So show reel is for design people. And the game demos is somewhat in between. What I especially love about this game is when you hire new people, this bar here is showing that, well, how can I put their work effort, basically. That was my phone. Basically, the lower that is, the less they're gonna work. Right, maybe I should actually look at these. Instead, I'm just gonna go with Jason. Right, let's train you with staff walking training. So now we have 2 employees. This will be fine for now. What we need to do, what I like to do here, is to get them to get all used to working together. Is to find some contract work, something easy, which I might not necessarily do, like that, for example. Contracts works good for just. I mainly use it for technology. So there we go. Right. See if we can find more easy contract work. Not really. I suppose that's the closest we're going to get. As you can see, as they work together, their bar slowly rises as they just literally get used to each other. Oh, come on! Oh. Right. First, what I want to do is train this person in coding complete and train you in game design for pirates. And train me in game dev gems, which is, you know, a bit of an all-rounder. So that's training for you. As you can see, it improves design. It can improve 4 areas: design, technology, speed, and research. Research is how many research bubbles you get. Speed is the speed on which you produce bubbles, I believe. Design is the design bubbles, and tech is the tech bubbles. Now, don't fall into the trap of basically having someone solid on tech and someone solid on design, which I might appear to do at the moment. Later on, what you want to do is level them out slightly, because for example, things like graphics need a hint of design as well as tech. Right, so now my people are pretty much, you know, they're gonna be working at their best. So firstly let's develop actually we should probably create a new custom engine. So let's do some research. Right, we want medium games, believe me. Because then you can get publishing, which is essential to get anywhere on this game. So let's get simple cutscenes, and let's have you do nothing. And once these guys have finished, I'll develop a new engine, which will probably be expensive. Yeah, this is quite risky. I should probably develop a game first, just to get a bit, you know, just to get that bit of money. Come on, finish, woman. Right, let's develop a new game. Let's aim it mature. Let's make it a space strategy. Put it on PC. Make it a Shark V2. New worlds. Right, let's go. There we go. Oh, yeah, we want engine and a bit of gameplay. Get rid of linear story. Oh, come on, people. Come on, get working. They seem really pathetic already, Jesus. They take a while. At first, you just got to train your staff up to make them amazing. It takes a while. World design and graphics. I don't think sound really matters. There we go. This is what we want to see. Right, let's release that. It might not be the best game in the world, but all I want it to do is bring us in some money so we can develop a new game engine. I think it was better than expected. I wasn't expecting that to be a top seller, I'll be honest. Well, you can't complain. So that'll bring us in plenty of money, leaving me time to research that which I blatantly can't research yet. But let's get 3D graphics. 3D graphics, they're always good. So that's good because that'll get us the money we need to develop the next engine, which is going to be, I'll give it something funky. Simple cutscenes and mouse, better dialogues and open world. We'll just call it a Shark V3, and that'll be the final version of the Shark, and then we'll go on to make a new elaborate name for an engine. Right, so now we're just waiting for that engine to finish. And as you can see, the S1 New Worlds is still racking up money for me. And that's practically self-paid for my engine, which is brilliant. So now we've got a new engine, what we want to do is find a publishing deal. This is what you need to get anywhere. Racing RPG, no, whereas a fancy RPG, that might be good, but it's on a game link. Right. The reason we need publishers is to get fans. The more fans we have, the larger the audience we'll have, and the bigger the market, the more money we can make. But in order to get there, we need fans. So we just need to go with a contract, and we need to create, say, final bout 3, 43. Jesus Christ. The Shark version 3. So. Innovative new technology. We'll use 3D graphics because it's always good to start going down that route. The thing is with these types of games though is you've got to manage. So Jason Diction is going on storing quests. As the highest tech, I'll do that, and you can do gameplay. Right, come Come on, linear story. As you can see, over time their bar starts to drain, which isn't a good thing. That means that productivity will lower. We don't want that. So, both of them. So we'll go through that in a second. Ooh. Right, we want to lower artificial intelligence and increase better dialogues. We'll get you to do artificial intelligence, and I'll do level design. I'm hoping this should be a big hit. I don't even know Game Boys can support 3D games. The only game I ever played on it was Pokemon and the Lord of the Rings game and Tetris. World design, open world. Right, I'll do world design. And you can do sound and you can do graphics. Oh dear, we're overworking someone, which isn't good. Oh well. Consider yourself overworked. I'll probably need to hire another staff member. Maybe an all-rounder staff member. Oh dear. Uncovered bugs. We need to finish this game quick. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Right, let's finish this game. And I think I just lost fans because I didn't develop a patch within a second. So basically we need to get a rating higher than what the contract asked us, or the same. And then they'll just publish it across the world to, you know, everywhere. So now we'll send these guys on vacation. That's how you recover their little bar thing. So as you can see, we're selling a hell of a lot more units than normal, but we're still not getting much profit. But that's because they obviously take a huge part of the profit. But a good thing we do get is a lot of fans. But we still make enough project profit to survive and expand, and that's what we want. Right, so now let's do some training. Don't repeat yourself, because she needs to hurry the hell up, and so do you. They're not the fastest employees. Let's get my guy in game dev gems, and we'll fill this position as well. We'll put a bit more money towards it this time. Right, we want an average Joe. He'll do. We might want to improve his design though, but so let's improve. It's better for medium games because you can manage them a lot better, and you get extra XP for managing a game well. Right. Right, come on then. You've done your training. I want you to do game design for pirates. I want you to do coding complete. I want you to do game design, and you can do another game dev gems. I like to constantly train my staff to make them the best they can be, because better trained staff means better games mean more money. Simple as that. But the idea is you stick with publishers. As you can see, it just keeps on selling. That generated 1 million in sales. So you just keep on selling through publishers, and you eventually get enough fans so you can self-publish. That's what you want. So let's find another publishing deal. Government, any genre, life, pirate, any genre. Let's make a pirate. Oh, I ain't got pirate. I ain't got life. I ain't got government. And I haven't got aliens. Brilliant. Time to do some research, guys. Let's do pirate, because I can. Yeah. Let's get aliens as well. Why not? Luckily, you don't have to develop a new game engine to get a new topic. Right. Here we go. So now we have what we need to be able to do these genres. So let's make it a pirate adventure game called Yarmy. The most generic oh man, the most generic pirate name ever. So with an adventure game, you got to get a mixture of story and quests and gameplay, I find. Luckily it automatically assigns, so let's have a mouse and a gamepad. Right, go my minions, start creating this game. Stuff is good, but you need to be able to afford them. Right, don't really care about dialogues. Actually, I suppose we do. I love how he's doing nothing. Doing nothing. He's just a noob. I need to develop him so he's worthwhile at doing something. Right. So now I'm over words. So, world design and graphics. And let's get you on graphics. There we go, now everyone is within their limit. Maybe I'm near my breaking point, but it's still my limit. So, let's just make this game and hopefully we should get good management, which will improve our XP. As you can notice, we get a lot more bugs this time. Right, sneaking in a typical here. There we go. See, new topic, good management equals a lot of XP. When people level up though, you have to increase their salary, which is annoying. Watch this game just be crap. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, dear. I didn't develop this well. I did not develop this well at all. I've never failed a publisher, but they're still selling. Oh, thank God, it just meets the requirements. I'm not very good with adventure games, as you can tell. Right, let's see if there's another publishing deal. Just same ones. So there's a strong audience for mature people at the moment. So we just need. Let's make our own game in the meantime. S2 in New Age. It's medium, pick topic, space, strategy for the PC. And let's pick a game engine. There we go. The first 3D S2 game. Let's do this. Right, so we want engine. Let's get rid of that rubbish. Maybe a simple cutscene, because everyone loves cutscenes. Come on, a game like that, if you saw that a shelf, Yarmy mateys, would you buy that? Apparently people do. Artificial intelligence. Right, let's go. Do this. Why is everyone scratching and drinking and doing stuff they shouldn't be? Right. There we go. World design, graphics. Let me think, this is so we want good graphics. Goodish world design. Let's make it an open world game, why not? Sometimes you start to forget your own strategy, which is a problem. Right, here we go. Self-published own game. I'm only doing this because I was waiting for another lot of publishers to come out. Oh, that's typical, just as I make a mature game. Send everyone on vacation. and I'll just sit here doing research. Better AI. Here we go, this is a pretty good game. One of the best. Informed gamer. Nice experience. And space and strategy is a good, great combination. That should earn me loads. Yeah, that's what I want. I just needed that to get a bit of income. Right, you're all back. Now get researching. Level editor. And research marketing, because that's very useful. And I want you to research casual games. Actually, I don't know how to make good casual games. Yeah, you don't want to be the douchebag of an organisation. The play system, or whatever it's called. Right, after these guys are done, was he researching a new? Yay, more funds. Let's create another engine. Ravine V1. Loads of tank. Wait for that to do, and now we have a new engine for our games. Right, let's go back to the publishers, see if they've got any. They want a minimum score of 7, but it's an adventure game. Evolution and strategy. Not too sure about that. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this part for now. It's probably a ridiculously long part, so hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, like and subscribe. I'll be posting hopefully a new video soon, and I'll see you guys